Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Tommy Train 808 back again with another video, and this video is with Nerds of the Square Table. Today we just finished watching Dumbo. Let's get ready to for Dumbo. Anyways, this is the part 2 from our before and after series on like pretty much giving our our opinions of what we're expecting, and then now we're gonna give like a slight review, no spoilers. So yeah. But first off, we're gonna start with Roberto. Oh,
Roberto? Oh,
Roberto.
Man. We're gonna go with this. So I did start off going into this movie with a 5. I am pretty impressed with the whole flight scene, and it kind of reminded me of a little bit of Ted. Now I know it's kind of crazy to compare Dumbo to Ted, but it's just the concept of, you know, the idea it flies like. This thing right there, Captain Marvel. Now, seriously, to be on expectation levels, you know, I was really hoping it would be better than Captain Marvel, which, to be honest, it is better than Captain Marvel. Thank God. Yeah, I had to throw that in.
It's totally different.
Yeah, it's all totally different. Like I said, it's family oriented, and you know, from a family aspect, yeah, like some of it is a little, probably maybe a little too old for some kids and stuff to get some of the references, because it is going on the classic. But then, like I said, for me personally, I did raise my rating. I'm gonna give it a 6. Overall, you know, I did somewhat enjoy it, but overall, besides the whole Dumbo thing, I thought it was pretty boring. I mean, that part was kind of disappointing. And not only that, too, what got me disappointed is to hear the hype of Tim Burton. I guess it must have just gone over my head. So I felt like it was kind of watered down. But besides that, let's go into the other opinion.
So therefore, Rotten Tomato, watch out for Roberto, okay? Because he's gonna troll this movie, just like Captain Marvel.
Okay.
All right.
Automatically disqualify is called.
Yeah, automatically disqualify. I'm gonna just edit this bit now.
Because apparently everything goes around this fucker's head.
But here we are. We're giving honest opinions. Yeah. That was his opinion, and you gave it a what?
I'm giving it from a 5. I give it to a 6.
Okay, 6. Yeah, which is actually pretty average, which is like about a C. So you know that's not bad. So Jalen, thoughts?
All right. So going into Dumbo, like I said, I gave it a 7, and I come out with a 7. It's above average. I liked it. Was there things I didn't like about it? Yeah. I mean, sometimes I was falling asleep. Not literally, but you know.
Could it be just because you came from work?
Maybe. But it was a magical film, I have to say. I mean, it is a Disney film, Tim Burton film, and to me, it did feel like a Tim Burton film.
Yeah.
There was a lot of moments in there where it's like, wow, this is crazy. Like as a kid, I saw like what is that called?
Edward Scissorhands.
Scissorhands. There's Nightmare Before Christmas and a bunch of others. And it did feel like that same magic that he does all the time. And the acting was cool. The acting was good in my opinion. You had Danny DeVito. You had Eva Green. You had
Colin Farrell.
Michael Keaton. I love that guy's performance in this film. You really hated that motherfucker.
Yeah, I really hated
and he did a good job in you know.
Like, what the hell, Birdman?
Yeah, what the hell, man?
You Birdman.
And let's see. I mean, Dumbo, like the main attraction to this whole entire film. Dumbo, you really did feel for Dumbo. I mean, I can't relate to it because I'm not
As you're saying, our spine sucks.
I can't relate to Dumbo because I'm not an elephant. But on the first level.
Wait, I am.
But you just feel for Dumbo in this entire thing. And they try to make you feel for Dumbo. Obviously, they do a good job on that.
Yeah. Did it hit you somewhere, man?
Where did it hit you?
Where did it hit you?
Where did it hit you? Right over there? You sure not down there? No, it's
No, but
just seeing the trunk, you know, that's why.
But, I think most importantly, the whole surrounding, the whole atmosphere, the whole vibe, everything about it, like I liked. I like the whole surrounding even better than Dumbo itself, because to me, like the environment and everything, it's
like immersive.
The circus, the freaking weird creatures,
the people.
It's just the time period as well.
Yeah.
I liked it. Just for me personally, not everyone might feel the same way, but
but it was enjoyable.
Yeah, and the music score was good too. When they were blowing, you know, I mean, this is already in the cartoon. It's not a spoiler. I mean, everyone knows this. They're blowing those like
The pink elephant.
The pink elephant
Yeah.
bubbles. And the score right there. That was trippy. And yeah.
Hey, it's like props to Danny Elfman.
If you're a kid, I mean, go watch this. You're probably not gonna know this thing. Good for you, because I mean, if I was a
It's
kid,
deep.
if I was a kid, I wouldn't know this either.
Yeah, you see an elephant that's flying.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, would you think that's possible?
But yeah, it was weird though. Like, I was thinking to myself, now that I'm 25 years old, I'm like, yeah, this is for kids.
Here's
But
the truth.
But the thing is, the kids wouldn't realize that, and I get that. Me at 25, yeah, I see that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10, and there's my score.
Yeah.
Good time.
Jalen, all in his feelings. Okay.
What? This guy.
Nah. All right. Okay. So wait, you gave it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, 7.
All right, that's good. So as I said before, like when I was going into this movie, like I wasn't expecting as much. But just because, you know, we all know Disney movies. We all know, like, if you know Tim Burton, like, you know how Tim Burton style is, where he needs no leash. So I was expecting him to be on a leash. However, to me, my personal opinion was that this leash wasn't short. It was given a lot of slack.
Oh, yeah,
a lot of slack. Like, because he was able to do a lot of stuff that I guarantee Disney execs wouldn't even approve. So, like, I don't know. But you know what, like how we were talking about it before, that, you know, majority of the people that grew up with these types of cartoons or these types of stories or whatnot, you know, we're all growing up, we're all getting older, we're all having kids, we're taking the kids to the movies, and, you know, us growing up in an era, like, not, well, like in our generation nowadays, not us in particular, but in our generation, you know, we're a little bit more edgy, we're a little bit more like, what is it called? Kind of like a little bit more edgy, more rebellious, more twisted. More twisted. Yeah. So in some point, like it's actually common now to see these types of films where it has like imagination, where it promotes like the miracles, the magic behind everything, and it's fun that it's related to like you know, like how Disney always promoted their Imagineers, you know, they having imagination, you know, and whatnot, and it's promoting that like very heavily. Like this movie was basically one of those type of movies. So shout out to Danny Elfman and Tim Burton. They did a really awesome job on this film. It did feel like a Tim Burton film. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. The movie scores was awesome. The timing and the placement of certain scenes and whatnot was awesome. Yeah, it's basically if you grew up watching those movies, like his movies, like yeah, you like this is exactly. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it to the point that I told Jalen and Roberto that I'm gonna freaking buy it. So
yeah, he's just
that's weird because I don't buy crap.
Yeah. To buying that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy that. Fuck that shit.
No,
fuck that shit. Sorry, I had to swear on that one. But yeah, no. So it was super enjoyable. So my scoring right now, at first I gave it a 6. So I was expecting a 6. However, right now my final analysis with everything that went on throughout the whole movie, 7.5.
Yeah, nice.
Which is kind of rare, right? You don't see me going like that much above, especially with this type of movie. Mm-hmm. But like how Jalen said, it touched you like pretty much all over the place. It was very naughty. So it made you laugh, cry, like the slapstick comedy within this movie. It was enjoyable. It was something that you can just watch it, not expect anything from it, and you'll still leave happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it hit all.
Yeah, it hit a lot of places.
Like, I mean, Disney films usually do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And like how you brought up the elephant, like how you brought up that you're not an elephant, but you feel for the elephant. Like it's like you know, the deformities, the like people that are growing up and living in this crazy chaos world that we live today, with a lot of stuff, a lot of put downs, a lot of, you know, things like, I don't know, just watch this movie and you'll understand what we're talking about. It's pretty deep. But yeah, any other final thoughts?
We're looking forward to Shazam next week.
Yes.
Damn.
So we had kind of like a debate which one we're gonna watch, Pet Cemetery 2. I mean, not 2. Pet Cemetery or Shazam. So we came to our conclusion we're gonna be doing Shazam next week, and then hopefully maybe down the road, maybe like in a couple days if we have time, we can do Pet Cemetery. So because I really want to watch that film.
Yep, Pet Cemetery, man.
Yeah. So yeah. Anything else?
One super, hero movie, and then one.
Yeah, come on,
horror.
it's DC, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta support DC. So, anyways, shoots. That's it from Nerds of Square Table. Out.
Peace.
Shoots, bro.